A queen that traveled the world from the days of the British Empire to the modern Commonwealth era made her presence felt in the Americas. More than 100 Commonwealth visits around the world during her reign. The first royal trip to the Caribbean was to Bermuda and Jamaica in 1953. Then a major tour to multiple islands in '66. 2 years later, Brazil. The goal was to reinforce ties between Britain and the Americas with images of a young queen welcomed by the people.
I think she was really part of the more general boom in celebrity culture more than anything else. I don't know that she had any particular political symbolic value.
Her official visits included Panama, Chile, and 2 trips to Mexico. The traditional mariachis serenading the Queen after 1 million locos greeted her in 1975.
The Mexicans were expected to give the Queen a warm welcome. They're used to turning out the crowds for visitors. But this? No, Buckingham Palace officials did not expect anything like this.
In Antigua, the Queen singing the praises of the small island nation.
This lovely island of Antigua, with its sister Barbuda, can form an admirable example of how a small nation can hold its head high among all the nations of the Commonwealth and the world.
Yet, the English legacy of the monarchy in the Caribbean and a war with Argentina in the 1980s were ever present.
A big debate about the legacies of slavery and British Empire made her a more contentious figure than lots of other countries. And then, of course, there's Argentina at the same time, where there was a long memory of the 1982 Malvinas and Falklands War.
The Queen would later face changing attitudes about the monarchy and its reign, most recently Barbados officially breaking away from the Commonwealth last year.
From this moment, every Barbadian becomes the living embodiment of the new republic.
The Queen would welcome the new republic, sharing a statement saying, "The people of Barbados have held a special place in my heart." Yet the royal family's relationship to the people of the Caribbean remains strained.
There is no question that Jamaica has to become a republic.
Just months ago, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge facing protesters in Jamaica and Belize.
This is our land. This is our property.
But many in the Americas like Queen Elizabeth beyond her title. She was the eternal queen who lived the closest thing to a fairy tale life, decades on the throne, ending in a modern world where royalty has become much more symbolic, but still very special to many.
Guad Venegas joins us now from Miami. Guad, I want to pick up where you just left off there. There are many people that support the monarchy, royalists, who believe that there is no turning back now with some of these countries in the Commonwealth, that this pattern that we see with Barbados and other countries, that it's just going to continue. Is there any way for that to slow down? And I mean, what's in it for those countries in the Commonwealth?
Tom, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with now King Charles. Now, you still have some of these nations, the British territories, that recognize the head of the monarchy as their head of state, right? The Barbados no longer does. Jamaica is thinking about moving in that same direction. Now, Charles, when he was still prince a few months ago, did say when speaking to the Commonwealth nations, I could not describe the depths of my personal sorrow at the suffering of so many as I continue to deepen my own understanding of slavery's enduring impact. Now, that statement was very important because he recognized the damage that slavery caused. So now moving forward, it will be interesting to see what kind of symbolic relationship develops between King Charles and all of these countries, even those that no longer recognize the king as their head of state. How will they relate and how they will develop in the future when it comes as members of the Commonwealth and recognizing Charles as their king, Tom?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.